Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Wednesday, the 15th of January. The meat industry is hailing an agreement with the United Arab Emirates that will eliminate tariffs on frozen beef and sheep meat. Prime Minister Chris Luxon's in the UAE and has now officially signed the deal, taking effect from today. Meat Industry Chief Executive Surma Karapiva welcomes the news after a difficult year for them.
We now will have a free access into one of the world's wealthiest economies where there is increasing demand in the market for products that we are well placed to provide.
Police are investigating the sudden death of a baby in Auckland's Manurewa. The baby was taken to a medical facility on Browns Road earlier this afternoon, but couldn't be revived. Police are treating the death as unexplained, while further inquiries are carried out. The weather seems to have calmed for firefighters, putting out a blaze that's burned about 9 hectares of vegetation on the Coromandel Peninsula. The blaze broke out on Blackjack Road north of Whitianga on Saturday afternoon. Ground crews are digging out the deep-seated burning as helicopters use monsoon buckets. Met Service meteorologist Surprise Mishongo says strong winds in the area yesterday appear to have calmed.
Southwesterly, about 20 kilometers per hour, and we're not really expecting anything more than that.
Meanwhile, firefighters are tackling a blaze at the Tahurakuri forest in the Taupo district. 7 crews and 2 helicopters are working on the fire, which is about 1.5 hectares in size. Ag's defence spokesperson says Donald Trump's return to power puts pressure on how much we spend on defence. The party's advocating for raising the investment of 0.9% of GDP to 2%. Mark Cameron says neighbouring countries like Australia are already stepping up, and New Zealand must spend more to be a good ally to its traditional partners. He says the world has changed in recent years.
We've seen as recently as February 2022 the invasion of a sovereign nation. That's certainly changed the landscape, and New Zealand has to play its part.
Auckland-based labour recruitment firm ProLink NZ is facing an estimated debt of $3.8 million. The agency was founded in 2018 and often worked with Immigration New Zealand. Azaria Howe reports.
ProLink went into liquidation before Christmas, resulting in the loss of almost 200 jobs. The first liquidators report names numerous creditors, including ACC and Inland Revenue. The latter owed $2.4 million. Complaints about the firm have been lodged with Immigration, which had been looking into its accredited employer status.
South Korea's suspended president Yoon Suk-yeol has been arrested and detained. Yoon declared martial law in early December. His impeachment came soon after alongside a criminal investigation. Authorities have confirmed his detainment relating to an alleged insurrection, making him the first sitting president in South Korea to be arrested. To sport, and singles 5th seed Qin Wen-jing has been stunned by German Laura Siegemund 7-6-6-3 in the second round of the Australian Tennis Open. Two-time defending champion Aryna Sabalenka has marched into the third round after beating Spaniard Jessica Bozas Maneiro. David Havili is keeping his cards close to his chest on his future plans after being appointed Crusaders captain. He's off contract next year. And Kiwis 5/8 Dylan Brown is reportedly considering leaving the Parramatta Eels after this NRL season. I'm Raylene Ramsey, and that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.